Here is my winter greenhouse. We have a volunteer tomato. This one is rice and it's a test, and that back there is a cantaloupe. But they're in there because they don't have fruit on them yet, and I want to get the seeds. So we've got sweet potatoes spreading everywhere. Like I said, a volunteer tomato. I'm not sure if it'll survive, but we'll see. This is a seedling passion flower or passion fruit. So I will let that go and we'll see how well it does, or what it does. You can see that this wire I have it on isn't strong enough, isn't high enough, so it's still reaching. Probably need to put a string on there. The tomatoes are doing well. These were planted last March, I believe. You can see that they've got fruit on them in there. I decided to do a test, and I had already started them. They were already growing well, but I decided to use a string and train them up the string. So next spring I'll probably do that as a first test, but this was just a spur of the moment thing, and I've got the little hair clips holding them to the wire. So there's the other tomato over there, same thing, going up the wire. Got the fruit here, or the sweet potatoes here. Got potatoes in here as well. I haven't really harvested them, they're just sitting there. I found this seedling watermelon the other day and transplanted it in here just this morning. So we'll be able to see within the next day or two whether or not it's going to survive. And this is our herb corner. Right now all we've got is rosemary and marjoram. The rosemary and marjoram are things that I have had a very difficult time overwintering outside, but this is their second year in here. Kind of a seed corner. I've been putting random seeds and things that I want to ripen. So there is the winter greenhouse. There is lettuce in there and a bunch of other stuff, and just barely, you can see down in this corner, just barely one lettuce seedling starting to come up as it starts to get cooler. So I'm hopeful that we'll get more as the season progresses. Right now it's still pretty hot in here during the day, so it doesn't get really hot. During the day it gets maybe 5 to 10 degrees above the outside temperature, but during the night it does not lose that heat because of the water wall and the water barrels. It doesn't really lose the heat, so it stays in here. If it's 80 degrees outside and 85 in here, it might cool down to 75 during the night, even with both doors open. So I'm going to be doing some additional work for insulation during the winter, and once I get that up I'll show you what I'm doing. But for now, this is my winter greenhouse and I am loving it. Talk to you later.